Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to look at melodies with syncopated rhythms, as this is a really key part of what makes electronic music sound like it does. So, with the previous example, I've just gone and muted this one, so if it's gone grey, that means it's muted. So we're going to add a new track, we're going to go synthesizer, you know the drill by now. This time we're going to pick a nice one like this surface lead, which I picked out earlier. And we're going to select that one as our option for today. So we're going to go back to the piano roll, and this time in the piano roll we need to make it bigger. So we need to be able to see 16 little boxes before this thicker grey line. These grey lines line up at the top here, and that's each bar. So each smaller grey line is a beat, so this one, this one, this one, so first beat, second beat, third beat, fourth beat, and then we start again. First beat, second beat, third beat, fourth beat, and there are 4 beats in a bar in most electronic dance music, most popular music for that matter, and that's just kind of a given that we're going to go with for now. So we have our notes that we could choose from. We're going to stick with chord tones for this example, but we're going to make it a little bit more interesting on the rhythm that we have. So we're going to use the dotted rhythm, kind of like this idea here, but so this one, and we're going to do another one of those ones, and then another one. So you're going to hear how that kind of gives an interesting rhythm because the melody falls off the beat. That's what syncopation does. Alright, so here we go. Let's go through this example. So instead of one box being worth a quaver, now 2 boxes is worth a quaver, we're going to do a dotted quaver. A dot added to a note adds half the original value, which means this note is now going to be 3/4 of a beat instead of a half a beat. So here we go, and we're going to use that rhythm throughout this whole example. So and then in the last part of the bar, where we're going to signal a change, we're going to make a slight adjustment, and we're going to go back to quavers for this little section here. So our first start sounds like this. So it's kind of got a looser rhythmic feel compared to the first one because of the syncopation. Cool. Alright, so continuing on, remember we're using the same notes that we were allowed to use last time, so we're going to stick with the same idea at the bottom here. You guessed it, we're going up to an A flat. Alright, and then continuing on, I'm not going to pause for the remaining 2 bars as I just go ahead and do it. I hope you are able to keep track. Remember, this is our F minor chord, so we have A flat, bim, bum, bum. Oops, I messed that one up. This one comes back down. Either would have worked, but we're going to go up to the top C for this one. Remember, this C basically the same as this one down here, but just up the octave. Okay? So just making sure I've got what I've planned. Yep, good so far. And then here we go. There's a phone in the background. Hope you don't mind. And back down to the F. Whoop, these notes should have been over here. I made a mistake over here, you might have noticed. E flat. E flat's not in our F chord, so we're going to go up to there. There we go. And our last note is our D down here. Alrighty, so we've used the notes of our chord D, F, B flat, C, A flat, F, E flat, A flat, C, and C, E flat, and G. Alright, with the most important part being this dotted quaver rhythm. The dotted quaver, as long as you've got 16 little boxes, then it should be 3 boxes long, and that will give you that offbeat feel with the rhythm. Let's hear it with the context of the backing. I'm going to loop it for 8 bars. Here we go. Alright, I didn't loop it all the way, that was my fault. Okay, give that a go, and then in the next lesson, we're going to look at adding another note to each chord option for the melody. So we're going to play with 7th note melodies. Good luck.